what's up, buddy? There?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just about to get another session going. Yeah. I hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you? Hello?
Can you hear me now?
I hear you. I heard you before, actually. I just don't think you heard me.
No, I can't hear you at all.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You got anybody commenting with
No. It's just straight pool.
you? Are you commenting?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Not much. I mean, I'm running 2 machines, making dinner. But I got Johnny Archer and Omar on for the straight pool.
Just see them pop up.
Yeah, they're about to start at like 7. I start my streams earlier on YouTube because it takes a while for people to find it.
Gotcha. So how's the day, man?
Oh, it's okay. Just did a couple of rounds of straight pool.
You lost your ass last night, but
I bet 500, yeah. That's all I bet, though. I thought about betting 1,000 because I had the money, but like, I mean, I thought I was gonna win, so you know.
and Lord shot that.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he shot bad. He'd stopped making balls on the break.
Yeah, that I don't. I mean, really, yeah, I've made a few mistakes too. That and Lawrence did.
Well, the other reason why I bet on Lawrence is because the game before Yat missed 2 or 3 balls.
Right.
The session before, the semifinal.
Yeah, I would be able to watch that. Some guy was streaming it, and it got shared like 15 times, and I ended up actually seeing the match.
Oh, you mean the AccuStats one? The final?
Yeah,
Somebody was streaming the finals?
yeah.
It wasn't me.
No, it wasn't.
Was it on Facebook?
Yeah, it was somewhere.
Oh Christ, man. They're gonna get in trouble. I mean, I could have done it, but there's no. I mean, I'm not gonna sabotage. You know.
Right. I'm just saying, like, yeah, that's.
Yeah, I'm surprised because that's awful. I could do anything except that too.
What he was doing was he had his phone, like he didn't have his TV.
Oh, okay.
It was doing commentary.
Was it in another language?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna get too crass about that, but
Yeah, it was something real about it. But I ended up getting watching.
fucking Danny Martino calls me. He's like, "What the hell's going on?" I said, "I'm doing straight pool." He's like, "Yeah, I was watching Johnny Archer." He's like, "I'd rather watch Dumpster." he's like, "I'd rather watch local guys that I know." I was like, "Well, you know, this is like a rare opportunity for me to capture this type of content." I have to get. No question about
You
it.
guys are all set. You can rock and roll. I'll start
That's
that.
awesome. I've never watched Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. I was like, well, I'll have Johnny Archer on. I mean, dude's a legend. I kind of hurt his reputation. Silly stuff, but... All right, we're about to start in a couple of minutes.
This event is
Yeah. I think we're starting. I think Omar's got the first break. All right, tune in. Say hello. Thanks.
all right, man.
Yep.
It's 7 o'clock. Straight pool players, kindly lag for your break. If you haven't done so yet, good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, like the rock band Rat, we are back for more. So this is our 7 o'clock session, continuing with our 14-1 straight pool event. I'm on my other Facebook account trying to share and stuff like that. Facebook is, they don't like me. I mean, I get it. A lot of people don't like me, but they don't like me because I use their API in nefarious ways. So that's one reason why I'm such a good promoter, but I can't really do too many things right now. So hit the share button, like, follow on Facebook, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Catch all the action. I changed the text font. I like this font better. I love the jersey from Johnny Archer. So we have the Scorpion, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody wants to bet on this match, ironically, I'll take Johnny. I'll take Johnny for 100 if you want, but you got to message me. Omar's the better shot maker. He's a young player. He's more world class than Johnny is at this point in his life, but I'll take Johnny. So, as promised, we have 3 matches that you can follow on the YouTube channel. bnyoutube.live is how you get there, or search for Billiardnet. I have been trying to promote it heavily, so I've had some very good success with that, and more subscribers. My goal is to get over 4,000 subscribers by the end of this event. And then maybe I'll start uploading videos from my hard drive from 10 years ago. It'll be a blast from the past. It's a lot of work, but it might be worth it if a lot of people are
subscribing to check them out. So the other match is Mr. Niels Fyan, the Terminator, versus Hunter Lombardo from New York City. Hunter has a pretty good grasp of 14-1, but I would think Niels is the favorite. And he did great this year at the U.S. Open. International Open, technically, but almost got into the finals. Okay. I could tell you all my Johnny Archer jokes, but I've been around Johnny many, many times. I don't want to use them all up. But you probably heard them before anyway, but anybody want to bet on this? Send me a message. What's up, kid? Speaking of Edward Hoffman. I would think we'll get some viewers for this, but Facebook has blocked the crap out of me now, so it's got to be all organic. Like, very limited ability to share right now. They're punishing Mike Poole very heavily. Luckily, I have another alias, but I don't want to abuse that account either. But they don't like it when you say, "Hey, please follow me. Click me." Especially when it's on not their platform, right? So when you say, hey, go to YouTube, they don't like that. If you spam Facebook stuff all over the place, maybe it's another story. I don't like it when you're like, hey, come off my website, go to this other website. But basically, I made a post on the Mike Warden page, which is my other Facebook account. And I'm just trying to share it all over. I'm just trying to get people to go to this YouTube page and subscribe. Because if they're subscribed, they're going to see all the content. They're going to see all the names and stuff. So, every video that we start that's on YouTube, you'll get an email about it. So if you like Johnny, then you'll come watch Johnny. If you like Niels Fyan, you'll come watch Niels Fyan. And let's see, what is Mike Cease doing? Yeah, I'm totally blocked on Facebook on TvMike's profile. I just posted it there. Let's see. What is the other? What is he doing? Oh, he's doing a guy that I was curious about, actually. I'd never heard of him. His name is JJ Fall. That looks really good. Mike Cease did a great job setting that camera up. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what's better, staying on my couch and streaming all these games or going to an event and actually doing the games. It's Mario He and JJ Fall. JJ is like a 700, so he's not chopped liver. He's just not center cut fillet. But it looks like he beat Mika Immonen in the previous 14-1 round. And he's also sponsored by McDermott. I just don't know much about him or what country he's from. I don't recognize that flag. I'm sure if I did some research real quick, I could figure it out. But let me get this link towards the bracket, and then I'll post it again in all the YouTube groups, and then people can go look and be informed themselves. So, yeah. Facebook is becoming less of my favorite platform. But you can get a lot of viewers when you do Facebook Live, but now they're limiting me with how many streams I can have. So I used to do 2 or 3 at once, and it just shows up on the page. What a hell of a shot. He's going to have a tricky situation here, though, because, well, I mean, he's going to play the 8 as the key ball and the 7 as the break ball. Oh, wow. He was set up on that where that probably would have worked. He could have drew into the stack. I want action on this. Maybe I should ask Dominic Dunn. I want to take Johnny in this set for $100. Nobody wants action. I lost 500 yesterday. I bet on the finals. I bet on Moritz. Underdog, I guess. No harm, no foul. YouTube is actually very strict about music in the background. They both are. It's really tough to deal with. That's why I got this camera audio low. Because if it was loud, I get all these YouTube notifications and blocks. However, that being said, YouTube allows you to manipulate the video later on, and you can replace the video. Listen, Johnny Archer is at least my age. I think we have about the same belly size. But I do walk 4 miles a day when I do walk 4 miles a day. He's at least my age. He's always been cool with me, man. We go back to April 14th something, 2011, when we did the Bad Blood event. Great stuff. I should find and re-upload that. I gotta have a copy of it somewhere. I made the DVDs. It's a 5 DVD box or 4 DVD box set or whatever it was, and upload the video, fresh raw copies, complete. Yeah, I'm catching up. He's 56. Now, there will be scores updated on the screen. They're not going to be super recent because they only update the inning. When the inning changes, then they update the score. So in this regard, it's 15-13 Omar, because that's what it was at the last inning. Now, if he runs the set out, it's not going to change. Excuse me. 15-13 Omar. That's what it was, but if you want to count the balls for me, you're welcome to. Now, if he misses, then he says, okay, well, he made 5 more. I made 15 more. Update on the score. And then it will update on digital pool. Honestly, I think Archer is one of the favorites to actually win this event. But that's just me. I guess I got no action. It's about dead even, but I want to take Johnny if anybody likes to bet on Omar. Niels Fine and Hunter Lombardo. Hunter Lombardo has gone out on a 24-3 lead on the Terminator. And that's on my other stream, my other channel. Basically, you see where it says Billiardnet, like the channel name, Billiardnet. If you just click that, it'll show you all 3 streams that are on. Yeah, that's a good jump for Hunter, but it is a race to 125. And this is one of them games where, like, if you make one mistake, that's just too much. You might just get run 125 out on. I don't see Omar as being a guy that plays a lot of straight pool. Like, the finer nuances of the game. He's probably going to outshoot Johnny Archer. But at one time, Johnny was a really good straight pool player. So that's why I want to bet on him. But oh well, nobody will let me rob him. I mean, I know that Hunter Lombardo's a respectable 14-1 player. Knows the game. 735. This is a nice setup here for Johnny. He's just got to come back over. Ooh, come on now. He's short on this line. He's supposed to be over more, so he's got the angle into the stack. That's a little problematic, in my opinion, but let's see what happens. Omar, if you ever watched this video, I apologize for the comments of my guest at the time on the other match. If you were somewhat offended by them, or anyone else for that matter. I mean, for one thing, he said he's the best player in Iraq. I was like, oh, you better hold on now. You might start a jihad because these guys, it's all different. You know what I mean? Like, if you're from here, you're from there, you're from there, you're from here. They don't play games. It's like Bloods and Crips. This is not a good angle. He made it work, but it wasn't ideal. Let me see if this is updated. It's not updated. See, when they like when Johnny misses, then they'll update the score. Because it's obviously not 15-13. Oh, there it is. It's 27-14, Johnny. He is updating it. Uh, 27-15. It hurts my balls and my ego to say it, but Zach has come a long way with some of his ideas for advancing tournament production. Then again, he joined Digital Pool after it was already pretty established. But he did say back in the day when we were just first working together, wouldn't you like to just stay home and you could just log in and, you know, commentate anywhere? I was like, well, I mean, I like to be there. I like to actually do the event. I don't think there's any replacement for not being at an event, but hey, if I can save $2,000 on a room and like $20 chicken sandwich, probably I'll stay home. This could start getting like to be a close match. I mean, obviously Johnny is not sharpshooting right now. Chances are, I'm going to say that he knows the game better than Omar, but $70 viewers. I mean, he's got. This is about the same break shot, but in my mind, you want to be on the left side of this ball just a little bit. I mean, maybe it is. Just by a hair. It's about the same shot Johnny had. Watch this 3-ball. Yeah. That's the same break that, that Archer just had in the last time. I would think they're getting close now by the score. That's a little while, but we got them open. 28-27. So Omar has closed the gap. And I've closed the betting window. I'm not betting anymore, so nobody took me up on it anyway. So I'm free and clear. Omar has taken the lead in the race to 125 balls. Oh shit. I had action, I just didn't see it. Oh man. You still want to bet, Kenny? I mean, it's not in my favor at this point. I'll try it though. Oh hell, that's probably a bad action to try to bet now. I didn't see it. I mean, I'm on YouTube mostly. Apparently Mario he has not missed a ball yet from the first break. I'm part of the gangster crew. I pretend I'm not the top gangster, but I'm pretty close. This is an interesting break shot. I don't know if this is going to work out too well. Let's just see what it looks like when the balls go up. I'm going to try to see if we can do some more stuff from the Derby with my own cameras. Then I'll have the option to use these cameras, but then I'll have the option to use my own cameras, and my own cameras are 4K, like we did last year. It was fun. And like I said, I saved $20 on chicken sandwiches every day. I mean, it almost costs $100 to eat a day there, but see what I mean? He's on the wrong side of this ball. He's thinking about power drawing this 3 rails around the table into the stack. Or not. What's he thinking about? Playing safe? Push this right in the middle of the stack. Or come off 2 rails. Just like a break shot. Okay, well that's fine. He don't leave Johnny nothing. Update the score now. Omar's ahead. Listen, I'll find something else to bet on, and we'll try to square it up at the beginning beforehand, so it's all clean. My man said, yeah, I'm watching all this straight pool stuff. He's like, I'd rather watch Dumpster. Funny thing is nobody outside of anyone local would even know what that means, but I mean, I gotta, if it's Johnny Archer the Scorpion or James Dumpster Jim Zimbardi, I gotta go with the Scorpion. I gotta go with the Scorpion. I forgot Omar's nickname. I think it might have gave him a nickname. Or at least, came up with something silly. Oh, is it? I mean, that's a little... I mean, the Black Tiger, that's Carlo Beato. A little aggressiveness. I mean, this is a huge shot here. If he's going to make this ball and then draw into this stack, he can go on another run here. Ooh, it's going to be a little painful, I think. And frustrating at the same time, but does Omar want to back cut the 2 into the stack or play the combo? He says, I'm playing the 3-ball, sir. Ooh. Johnny, you better bust his butt. You better find something. This Johnny will run 100, but I mean, it's probably been a while since he's done it. See this? I got 15 viewers on Billiardnet with Johnny Archer. I mean, there's something wrong with Facebook. I mean, they're just like punishing me. There's just no way. I mean, John Mackey gets more views than Johnny Archer right now. Come on. I will tell you John Mackey's funny Johnny Archer story. John told me, I guess this could be called hearsay, but he told me that they were playing at the Derby City when it was in Louisville, and John had gone there several years in a row, and he liked it because they had many tournaments upstairs. And he played in a race to 4-3 9-ball mini tournament, and I think he either got the chair somehow, or for what, somehow he got in the finals. I don't know who he beat besides that, but he got in the finals, and he was playing Johnny Archer in the finals of a mini tournament, and this is bar table 9-ball, and apparently Johnny was on the hill ready to win, and he's like, any miscues on the 7-ball, ha 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 ha. And then Mackey won. Oh, this is a big opportunity for Johnny here. He's got to get something started with some consistency, run some balls. Otherwise, this game could go either way, really. But and then he beat Johnny Archer, and then Johnny was like kind of like obviously upset about it or whatever. He wanted to win. And downstairs, they announced it, and they announced John Mackey, who defeated the Scorpion Johnny Archer. And that's, obviously, I wasn't there, so I don't know if any of it's true at all, but I think that's probably the highest player that John's ever played that he's talked about, that he's noticeably, like, won in a match or something. And this must have been 15, 20 years ago. Probably 15 years ago. So every time I say, hey, blah, 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 Johnny Archer, he goes, Johnny Archer? Oh, I beat that guy. I'm like, John, I got a lot of stories about Johnny Archer. Yeah, I mean, these are awkward here, but I think he plays the 3 here. Get that out of the way. unless he likes this 2-ball as being dead. 6 something 12 to the 2. If he does, or he's got the 11. Okay, now it's a different ball game now. It's a different rack now. Listen, you don't get yourself banned putting them Buffalo logos up in the stream. He is not coming back. I mean, he's just pissed off way too many people. It's just not possible. The score is updated on Digital Pool. So all I can do is tell you what Digital Pool says because I'm not doing by hands. But these guys they're pretty close. Omar's up 46-28 in Digital Pool. But now Archer's running. Or he was running. Oh man, that's going to cost him. Huh. Well, this is an interesting break ball. You don't see this very often. 46-28 is what I said. Yeah, we know that's not real either. So they're going to update that shortly. $38-13 for Hunter Lombardo against Niels Fyan. That is another stream that, well, it's my laptop is what it is, but 38-13. That's what Digital Pool says. And then I'm told that Mario He is destroying the place. He's on a 70-0 run right now. He's still running. It's on the other stream. That'd be cool if he just runs a whole set. I mean, it doesn't happen very often. Is he still running balls, Mike? I mean, he might run the whole game out, which is pretty cool to have that on video. I could see a few people doing that. I mean, a lot of guys are capable of it. Man, he's still running. He needs 3 racks and he'll run the set. The match. Mario He from Austria. We'll have to take notes of that because that'll be cool. You know, we can say, hey, Mario He runs 125 and out. That'll be good video. That will get more views. Man, I don't know. I mean, I think if I bet at the beginning, it's still an even game. I thought Archer was a slight favorite, but I mean, maybe he's a little bit off. But when he played straight pool at the... Ooh, wow. There we go. Let's go. I got a fake bet on it, which means I don't even have a bet, but I like to pretend to do. Omar will lose the ball, and Johnny Archer gets ball in hand in the kitchen. And we just want to make sure we have the score right. Probably writing it down in paper and then updating it in digital pool. That's probably the accurate thing to do. Okay, he wants more angle inside of that straight shot. I get it. Okay, so obviously he's going to play the 13. Or not. Okay, he's going to play the 3. Now he plays the 8 to move those other balls over. This is like one of the best games to like just learn cue ball and to get in stroke. Friend of mine, Kurt England, when he wants to get out of a set, or like, you know, when he's playing a tough player. Oh, you know, anyone can play 9 ball. Let's play straight pool. Knowing ain't nobody gonna play straight pool for money. I mean, some people might, but it's not a common thing. And he might not like it if they said yes. But Kurt can run 40, 50 balls at one time. You know, that's probably his type thing. But, I mean, which is respectable, by all means. This is kind of, he's in a bad spot, really. He doesn't have all that much to work with. Better get up there, sir. Don't scratch him. Well, I guess I thought Kurt was going to go to the Central PA bar box. He was talking about it. But apparently he didn't make it. Mario, he missed at 85. Still pretty impressive. Just not quite the same video if you can, you know, capture a guy running the whole match out. Oh, that's, you know. Johnny should retire. Well, you can play pool until you get too old to play, but this'll work. This works for a break shot. Well, that's true. I mean, Stacy says in the chat room, pockets make for a tough straight pool game. Well, it's a diamond, and we want to say 4 1/4 probably, or 4 1/8. All right, let's see if we can get an update of the score from the tablet. Max Everly's up 61-22 over Bob Madagian. He's an American though. Shane Van Bowling 0. Oh, they're not playing because he's playing Bigfoot. Beato's up 47-23 on John Gore. Don't know who it is. American player. 57-45 says this match on Digital Pool. 57-45 in favor of Omar. But like I said, he definitely had something he could work with that breakout. And he got 52-13. Hunter Lombardo was running really good, but Niels is shooting now, so that's not going to be the correct score for that long. That dude can run hundreds. I'm going to put a little promotional message in this chat room. If you want to be able to watch the Moscone Cup, you can do so on Let's Get Streaming. If you want to get the account, hit me up. $85.11 Mario He. Okay. Well, that ball he made, I'm pretty sure that counts, even though he didn't call it. He's okay here. He's got the 7 still. Well, this is a combination. Alright, nicely done. Stay in it. There's no way is it over. What's he doing? Quitting? I gotta fly to Kuwait, teach history? I don't know. Well, I think we're missing something here. Or maybe he wanted to double check the score? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not going to say the match is over, because to me, I'm a little confused right now. I suppose I could message Omar. He might answer me. Johnny don't even check his phone ever. Let me run this promo, see what's going down. Alright guys, this is TvMike. I'm cutting a new promo from my living room. It's not very high tech, but it does get the job done. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So this is a demo of our sponsor's TV streaming service, which you can check out on your Android box, 4K Fire Stick, your phone, or any other Android platform where you can install an application. And I do have a list of them that you can check out. I recommend the 4K Fire Stick with Ethernet, actually, is the #1 choice. But let's get into it here. We have over 5,000 links that are optional up here. You can go through them and find them yourself. Here is some of the basic networks. I'm going to scroll through here. This is basically your extended cable channels. There's a lot of stuff thrown in here extra as well. I'm not going to play anything directly because it just takes too much time. So I'm going to try to cut this video down to 2 minutes. We go over here to U.S. locals. These are your affiliates and statewide news and stuff like that. The list is very impressive. I can't say we have everything, but there's about 600 options in there for you to look at. We have the Canadian networks. We have the UK networks. You can watch billiards under Sky Sports pretty often. Here's our movie section, where you can watch a lot of premium movie channels listed on the left. There's as many as you probably want to get your hands on. This section right here, not available in the trial, but it is available for the full license. It is the fights and wrestling and boxing and UFC, stuff like that. We've got all our major sports networks, packages, football, baseball, basketball, and all that kind of stuff. We have international channels. Check out the Latino section. Check out the Filipino section. There's an Indian section. There's probably pool on certain places. You got special network for the DAZN events. We got Canadian networks. We got a favorite section, which I'll teach you how to use by just going into any channel, clicking on it, hold down the button, and it says add to favorite. Once you add it to a favorite, it's in this section over here. Then you don't have to look for it anymore. Alright, so we're getting up on 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is TvMike. Check out our sponsors streaming TV service. We also have a VOD add-on, stands for video on demand, but I'm not even going to get into this here. It will be provided as a trial. Hit us up, send a message, check it out today. Well, I don't know what's going on, but they're definitely done playing this match. They shook hands twice and tore his cue down. And I can't see it being over with, so I'm glad no bet was taken, because that would have been a controversy. I don't know. I'm actually really... What? Listen. It says 125 to 4 on the score. So apparently Omar wanted to forfeit. I mean, that's all I can think of. Which obviously is player's prerogative, but a little peculiar. Let's see if I can get some more information about that. Alright, don't go anywhere. I'm going to move the camera somewhere. Alright, this looks like a good game. I don't know Stefan Springers, but I'll put it up. Yeah, I mean, true story. I don't know what happened in that game. Stefan. From the Netherlands. Okay. Playing Pius. $57.36 Pius. $36. Okay. BRB.
All right, guys. We're in a busy pool room. We've got some great improvements in the industry here. You can now get an entire month for a free trial of Let's Get Streaming TV service. You heard me. It's a fantastic deal. You can't turn down. We'll help you configure it, and you will have an entire month. Hit up TvMike, and we'll get back to you and get you going. The best apps, the best tech support, the best service you can get in this industry. I promise you, you won't regret it. Get our deluxe package for $44.97 a month. Cut the cord, cut the box, go mobile, and let's get streaming. Hit me up. Thank you.
sure Omar just quit, basically. I was just trying to figure it out to let the viewers know. says forfeit now. Alright, kids, what's going on? TvMike here. We've got content from the International Open at 14-1 American Straight Pool Championship. And we just had a strange thing happen with the Johnny Archer Omar Alshaheen match, which I was watching on the other machine. They were battling back and forth. It was pretty close. And they went over to the machine to check the score and blah, 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 something. They shook hands. I was like, huh? It's like, what's going on? So I guess Omar just wanted out. He wanted to forfeit or something. He was in the match. I mean, it was a fair game. Oh, okay. Omar did not feel good. Well, hope feels better. So I moved that other camera to Stefan Spranger's and P.S. Lewis, and they're in a heated battle. It's on the other channel. Right here, I mean, I've been kind of watching this a little bit out of the corner of my eye, because it is on my laptop right next to me. Neil's Fine and Hunter Lombardo. Hunter's been in the lead, and Digital Pool says he's in the lead. But Neil's is shooting now, so the score is probably not. It says 64-53. It said that was before they did the last update on Digital Pool. These are races to 125. And it is a round robin format. And I don't think we're going to see any more games called tonight. And then we resume, let's see. Group 4 plays it. Huh? 3 o'clock tomorrow? There's nothing else before then? 12 o'clock tomorrow. Group 5 starts out. So we'll have some more action tomorrow at noon. Starting with new matches. I think the referee is telling Niels, oh, your opponent's supposed to rack for you. Don't really. Well, I would say Niels is definitely in now. Sixty-seven, 64. And shooting.
Check the YouTube channel if you want to watch Niels Fine and Hunter Lombardo, because it's not on Facebook. It's on YouTube only.
We had a nice match with, I mean, it wasn't very competitive, but the shooting was good. Mario Lahey had like 3 innings and ran 125. He like missed one ball and then he came back to the table the next time and then finished it out against JJ Falls. So it was 125 to 11. Yeah, so let's see. In the morning, noon, I can do 3 tables because I have 2 machines here and one at Mike C's at the desktop at his place. So there's like 9 matches to choose from. Not seeing too many humongous. Slickner's playing Don Polo. That's gonna be a run here. Maybe Jan Van Leerop and Brandon Schuff. Jan, as it's probably called. Who's from the Netherlands. Just like Niels. I was talking to Tim de Ruyter because he was commenting on this. I said, how many guys you got? How many guys you guys got over there? Meaning the Netherlands. He's like, there's at least 10 players I can talk about that are top guys. So if you don't know, there's 7 flights. 2 players will qualify by wins and losses out of each flight. So that's 14, and then there's 2 wild card picks, which is determined by probably wins and losses, who deserves it, who's been playing good, probably. I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe they just point to a guy and say, hey, you're in. I'm not sure. But there's a 16-player bracket at that point, and it's single elimination. But everyone in here is guaranteed to play at least 5 matches, even if you don't make a single ball. What just happened? As far as what? So, they're playing a straight pool for the next couple days. I imagine, I don't know if they're going to do banks or one pocket first, but I don't know how many people are, I don't know if all the players plan on sticking around, or how big those events were, or what was added to it, or what have you. I don't think it's going to be as quite as beefy as, say, the Derby. But I'm looking forward to doing those games. I like those games a lot. I think Banks is actually one of my favorite games to watch. Talk about it. That's a nice break shot. Very traditional. Very high percentage. So Niels is definitely ahead. At least by 14. can scratch off a break shot. I mean, the shot is to just tickle it. So he's looking for a referee because he's not going to shoot this foul. I would say. It's just a little nibble shot. He's a little twitchy. He's a little twitchy. That's interesting. Huh. What? He took a foul or what? I'm confused right now. I mean, it is a ball in hand, but or maybe he did foul. Okay, that's a good shot. He leaves too much of his nine ball for hands. He's gonna cut this ball for sure. I mean, I would think. Maybe he'll try another nibble shot. I mean, he probably lost. I think he lost the ball here. So it says 81, but it didn't work. Let's see. Yeah, he lost the ball. It's 80. They did mark it. I mean, obviously, it's not a bad foul. I'm surprised he didn't shoot that, really. See, he's thinking about shooting it. Did he take another one? I don't know if we're playing 3 fouls. I think so. I think if you foul 3 times in a row, you're penalized like 15 balls or something. I don't think that's ever been a. I don't know if it's ever been a rule really, but 80, 64. It's probably 79, 64 now. Try to double check. No, he didn't take it. So he should just maybe lose shot really. I guess so he was. Oh, that's a foul. It is what it is. 80, 63. I mean, if you lose one, as long as you don't give up position, you know, one is worth nothing. That's why 3 fouls. Let's see what happens. Just rack and break again. Let's see if that adjusts the score, because he has 80. So if it does go back down like by 15, that's a huge penalty. And then Hunter has to break, and then he can break off the corner ball and come around just like he had a front. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It's 64, 63 now. I don't remember that ever being a rule, but I suppose it's reasonable. I mean, you should be penalized. So, oh, Neil breaks now? Well, 64, 63 is the heck of a match. Obviously, you can never watch anything from the beginning if I'm doing 2 tables and I'm on the other one, so. So you're saying it's always been you lose if it's a 3 foul situation, you always lose 16 points. There are no rules on the page. I think it's 63. Well, so you re-break. The person that fouls actually re-breaks, or you don't lose the break. I figure the break is not the advantage because you can play this. Well, it might be the advantage because you play the safety, but the come up table. I'm pretty sure these guys will never break from it, so try to sell something. Spots. You can use a Venmo. You can use a PayPal. All right, we're back in action. That's interesting. I mean, when we did the straight pool challenge event, obviously that never came into play because everyone was just trying to do high runs, and we had very little tournament matches that we did at the Derby that actually ended up being tournament matches. That was one of the problems why the 14-1 at the Derby didn't continue because the players that were in the 14-1 were most certainly deep in the tournament, and they kept getting snatched to play 9-ball, so they never could play their 14-1 matches because they were still grinding. That's not very good. That's not horrible. I would have thought the rules, at least the rules that we're playing under this for this event, would be on the page, but let me double check. It says this is 30,000 added. That's awesome. We didn't do that at the Derby. Ours was like 10, 15.
guys, if you're watching Stefan Sprangers and Pius Labutis, looks like a good match. But the match that's really interesting is over here in the Niels Fine and Hunter Lombardo match. They had a 3-foul situation, and then Niels lost like 16 points. And now, well, Niels is at the table now, so he's in a good position to get ahead again. He already is ahead, but if you want to watch that, come check it out on the other YouTube channel.
We got 3 streams going, or at least 2. I'm not sure if the third one is still going. Nope, it's off. It was Mario He and JJ Fall. So there's 2 on right now. And then I gotta go and clean up videos.
Paulo Beato beat John Gore 125 to 54. They just finished up. Francisco Candela is up 9-6. I'm sorry, 96 to 66 against Bob Keller. The score here is 78 to 63 in favor of Niels. And Stefan Sprangers is up 80 to 67 on Pius Labutus. And actually, I'm doing that game at the tail end of the Archer and Omar match, so it's on the other file. That game is live. Enjoying your progress. This game is in its entirety. Although I only jumped on this microphone probably when it was like 40 or 50-50 or something like that. I tell you, everyone was rooting for Niels. I mean, he beat Federer. I streamed it, I watched it. And then he beat what was it, Filler? Yeah, so that was huge. But that was wild though, because Filler like broke and scratched twice. And couldn't get to the finals, but he passed his semifinal match. Nonetheless, I think he made like 10,000 or something. Or something. I had the payouts actually. Let me look, still on his page. Nice. It's a good break ball. Obviously, he's got a great angle to run into the stack. So Niels 2 racks ahead now. Looks like. (92 to 63). And it is a race to 125. And I will tell you that there's 7 groups of players or flights, and then the top 2 that have the highest wins over losses, obviously, because you don't want a bunch of losses. We'll get to the qualified final
pull the cue ball up table on the break shot. I guess it's because it gives you possibly more options. It leaves you a longer shot, but it possibly gives you more options. No, I mean he's looking pretty good. He's gotta open the stack a little more though. If he could see that ball right now, I'm pretty sure he's playing it. You don't want to work around this stack and make all these balls and not get breakouts, so he's gonna try to open something else up off this 13 a little bit. That's the way you do it. Slowly break up he could use either the 6 or whatever. I don't know if that's the 11 or what that is, but the other ball on the right side of the spot for the break ball. So usually the key shot is to the ball before you get on the break ball. Those are the most important shots in this game. Is the key shot, the break shot. Okay, well we know he's not using that for a break ball. I would say he's using a 6. And he's extremely focused. I think he wanted to be on the rail here. He's very much barely off the rail. He changed his mind on the break ball. That was a little far out, but obviously if he gets the cue ball. Little bounce. Now that runs right into the stack. I mean, he handled that right really nice. Let's see. He's almost out. (106 to 63). Again, guys, thanks for the likes, follows, shares, thumbs up, smash the bell, whatever that means. I'm actually, this is like a big event for YouTube, for my YouTube channel, because we're doing so many feeds on YouTube. The subscriptions are the most important thing, really. I mean, obviously you can send money on a super chat, or you can buy raffles, or you can check out a streaming sponsor, or you can buy a cue or whatever. But subscribing, that's my biggest desire, and that's free, so no commission. Your time to subscribe, so you get notifications. I mean, that's the goal of the YouTube channel. It's moving along. It's almost got 4,000 subscribers. We'd like to get 4,000 by the end of this session, which I think is pretty reasonable considering we have several days to go and all kinds of different game things. So better get there, sir. Thanks, Mohammed. Rest before TvMike. If he finishes this rack, then obviously boy, a little bit of rail there. Still went in. It's pocket speed, thankfully for him. We got, we got two or three break balls possible. He's taking one of them out here, so he's going to leave either the 4 or the 8 for the break ball. Play the 3 to get on the 10. Where this game is real tricky. I mean, you just got to play these patterns right, and then get on the break ball. The key ball's super important too. Sure, you can make a ball, but are you going to get in the right side angle to get the obvious breakout? Oh, he's going to be fine. He's going to play the 6 on the side. Roll up a little bit, and I think that's a 12. Put that in the corner. Oh no, he's playing the side. And stop it. Or just bring it up a little bit, and then go with that perfect break shot. And he needs to run like 5 from that point. 5 or 6 would be for sure. Alright. Good shit. Must be all the sit-ups he does. And push-ups. Only 20 to 63. This is going to run into the stack pretty firm. I would think he's going to hit this hard because you just need to make 5 balls. So you want to make sure they're wide open. And you got options. All he needs to do is find 5 shots. Well, I think they're all here, but 5 and the 15 ball are here. With the 8, the 6, 2, he can play the 13 in the corner if he has to. Or he can play the 9 right here if he chooses to do so. I think he played the 6. It's just super easy, but he's not. It's only 2. He needs like 2 more balls. Nicely done. Now he cuts the 9. I think this is a wrap for this man. Nice shooting. That's a good second half for him for sure. We left Hunter and Barter in the dust. 125 to 63. Alright, let me see what else is left. If there's anything left. Oh, this is good. I've barely streamed anything from Tony Robles my whole career. I mean, I'm not, I don't live in New York City. So, working class pool player, like, I mean, I don't know, like, how flexible his job is, but I think his job is pretty flexible. This dude is one of the most, like, he's solid, man. There ain't many Americans that are almost 800. Really is. Like, he's no. Like, he might be higher than a Hennessy, really. I'd have to look, but. Sharky, is that you, Jimmy? Watching? If it is, you'll have to, well, I'm sure you're gonna go back and watch some of those matches, but you'll have to, get ready to laugh your butt off, I suppose, but. As far as I know, I'm the only one doing straight pool. I'm doing 3 tables of straight pool. Well, I think a lot of the younger players don't really have too many people to play with, or against. But honestly, this game is more like playing solitaire anyway. I know there's a straight pool league at my pool room at Fiddlesticks in Canton, Ohio. So people play the game, but there's not many people that play it at a level where they could play in this event. Is that it? That might be it, actually. Let me check the score. It's getting close. No, it's not it, but it is close. It's, wow, P.S. Lobutus needs 1 ball. It's 119 to 41, so Anthony needs 6 balls. I was hoping to see Tony Robles shoot. I'll have to put another match of his up. I'm gonna have had very little exposure with Tony Robles.
I would think. He's probably like, yeah, I'm just gonna practice now. And if that's the case, that's why this dude's so strong. I mean, he's extremely solid. That's a wild little right shot. $125 to 41 is the score. Let's see what's left. There's only one game left I can show you, and the dude needs one ball. But I think Stefan is shooting. That's interesting. I'm already streaming that, so I mean I might as well just move the camera there. You can go over to the other stream and just continue on with that. I want some commercials on it. You guys like any cues, send me a message. And we'll get back to you. Because I got a whole bunch of cues here if you're in the market for buying something. I'm in the market for selling something. That's some really good shooting from Anthony Maglino there against Tony Robles on my other channel. Go back and watch some of that if you like. But this is a very interesting match. Pius needs one ball, and his opponent is now running. So it's like 124 till like, I mean, it's close. 124 to 105. So he needs to run this rack and then 5 or 6 balls on the next one for sure. When I say 120, yeah, he needs, PS needs 1. Unfortunately for PS, he's not shooting. I see. He's like, well, I'm just gonna re-rack him 105 and play safe. 106, I guess, but alright, maybe you found me over here. This is the only thing going. PS needs 1, I'm pretty sure. I didn't catch all that. What happened there? Was 105 to the 124. Wow. So talk about pressure. Stefan has to not leave anything. Don't miss nothing. And he can win this match. Pretty good. I mean, he's probably just going to like nip draw this ball a little bit. He's got the cut on the 3 to blow the rack open. Take a good look at it. This is the most important shot here, really. Man, he really did not do himself a huge amount of favors. He's playing one pocket on himself. Gotta go for the long shot. I believe Stefan is from the Netherlands. First time seeing him play. Seen his name in a bracket. I just wasn't familiar with him. Almost a 700 speed player. Imagine knowing that if you miss this ball, you're done. And he has to shoot it. Wow. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it wasn't dead out, but Pius is the winner. Where is he now? I'm confused. He only needed one. All right, guys. Well, it's time to make my steak dinner. Normally, I've been making it at like 3 in the morning. But I'm going to make it now because we're about done. Unless somebody's going to gamble or something, and I wouldn't know about that unless somebody organized it with me. But I believe all the straight pool rounds are done for the evening. And we resume. Yeah, those are all done. 12 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. With a possible 9 matches, which we will feature 3 of them. I'll take a look again and decide what we're going to do. Probably, I want to say Dennis Grabe and Bader Al-Wahadi. Those are 2 world-class international players. maybe Jan van Leeuwarp from the Netherlands, or Jan is probably Jan, but and then Brandon Schuff from the United States. It's looks like the Fargo is fairly a reasonable matchup. And then if we're going by, like, you know, it looks like it'll be a good game. Probably the Finnish player, Yanni Sikinen and Yannick Pongers. They're close in Fargo. Otherwise, you're going to look at some world beater that's going to slaughter a lamb, which can be entertaining, but usually not very intense or competitive. All right, I'm going to run some promos. Check out the cues. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Billiardnet on Facebook and YouTube. Send me a message if you have any questions. Please check out the Let's Get Streaming page on Facebook. And we'll see you in the morning. All right, guys, this is TvMike. I'm cutting a new promo from my living room. It's not very high tech, but it does get the job done. So this is a demo of our sponsor's TV streaming service, which you can check out on your Android box, 4K Fire Stick, your phone, or any other Android platform where you can install an application. And I do have a list of them that you can check out. I recommend the 4K Fire Stick with Ethernet, actually, is the #1 choice. But let's get into it here. We have over 5,000 links that are optional up here. You can go through them and find them yourself. Here is some of the basic networks. I'm going to scroll through here. This is basically your extended cable channels. There's a lot of stuff thrown in here extra as well. I'm not going to play anything directly because it just takes too much time. So I'm going to try to cut this video down to 2 minutes. We go over here to U.S. locals. These are your affiliates and statewide news and stuff like that. The list is very impressive. I can't say we have everything, but there's about 600 options in there for you to look at. We have the Canadian networks. We have the UK networks. You can watch billiards under Sky Sports pretty often. Here's our movie section, where you can watch a lot of premium movie channels listed on the left. There's as many as you probably want to get your hands on. This section right here, not available in the trial, but it is available for the full license. It is the fights and wrestling and boxing and UFC, stuff like that. We've got all our major sports networks, packages, football, baseball, basketball, and all that kind of stuff. We have international channels. Check out the Latino section. Check out the Filipino section. There's an Indian section. There's probably pool on certain places. You got special network for the DAZN events. We got Canadian networks. We got a favorite section, which I'll teach you how to use by just going into any channel, clicking on it, hold down the button, and it says add to favorite. Once you add it to a favorite, it's in this section over here. Then you don't have to look for it anymore. All right, so we're getting up on 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is TvMike. Check out our sponsors streaming TV service. We also have a VOD add-on, stands for video on demand, but I'm not even going to get into this here. It will be provided as a trial. Hit us up, send a message, check it out today. Here, look at this one. I mean, this is gorgeous too. Really? It's great colors. I'm taking these pictures in my kitchen on my stove oven because it has good light. I mean, this is all black through here, but this is just crazy. I mean, it's beautiful. I do not know. I remember seeing the blank. I do not know the process of that. I kind of have an idea, but even at that, it's like, I don't know how somebody would have the patience to do that. Yep. Alright, here we go with the other one. I'm just rotating this for you. I mean, just like any of our cues, they look better in person in light. I mean, you can see little sparkles and stuff in here. Actually, I mean, that's just, it's like a painting. I love it. You'll never see anything like that. I mean, maybe he'll make some more blanks that are like kind of this style, but he's like, I want to try something new. I was like, okay. Alright, so I'm taking pictures on my stove where my light is. So it's pretty good light. I believe this is Buckeye Burl. There's even a ring like that. Little blue ring. That's awesome. I think this is the right one. This is impregnated burl. We got work on the butt cap. I mean, that's a really nice wood. This one's a bit more than those other ones. There's more work in it. It's orange hybrid. I mean, all the woods are highly figured. And you got wood in the inlays and the points. So this says impregnated burl cocobolo. I could actually ask the guy exactly what wood this is, but that's that one. Alright guys, here's another one that's right up my wheelhouse. I seen this one at the shop a couple months ago and I was like, I need to get this one. It's a really interesting blue. Look at that. It's like blue. It's called a snakeskin. See? It's impregnated burl. Snake skin. It's got a black shaft with it. 12.3 version 4.0. It's 2200. I mean, it's really nice. It's got points, snake skin. This was not a customized commission blank, but and it's also got these. That's not turquoise, but they're blue. I mean, it's kind of turquoise, but it's not turquoise. The stone that we use in cues. But you got some interesting wood patterns. You got to look real close, but you can see rings in the wood. That's probably cocoa, but it's real nice. I know somebody's gonna want it real quick. And obviously these are all one of ones, and when they're gone, they're gone. See, 3 of 24 just came out. Just came out. Hit me up, guys. And if you like this one, but you don't like it enough to buy it, message me. I'll show you a lot more cues that you probably will like. So this looks a little more yellow because the light is yellow. These are more like a dark, well, there's 2 colors in these rings. They're a bit lighter. They're not as yellow, but anyways. I mean, this is a really nice piece of burl. You got some other rings up here in segments. Those are olive wood rings, actually. This is impregnated burl cocobolo. This is cocobolo, obviously. The brown wood. Yep. So this light makes it look a little bright orange. It's not so much orange. I can take it out of this light and you'll see the difference. See, it changes. This is more like the real light because this is sunlight coming in the bathroom, but yeah, this is like completely unique. Nobody even knows how this was made, actually. Thanks. Alright, everyone, we're outside in the natural sunlight taking a look at this cue that somebody wants to get some better pictures of. Obviously, I don't need to say anything. This thing is pretty incredibly unique. $2,700 out the door. And this will not last long, I promise you that. Alright, here's another one. This would be like the sister to that cue, pretty much. I mean, this is incredible. Hybrid blank. Either one of this or the purple one would look great with a black shaft. This is pink, red, white, sparkles, bloody jasper, and the red rings and the diamonds. So yeah, just like the other cue, this one's $2,700 out the door. Hit me up if you want it. Obviously, when somebody gets it, it's gone. It's that simple. Alright, here's another one that somebody wanted to take a look at. This is a really nice spalted maple. It's got like textures in it, obviously. But this is the story. Turquoise rings offset this amazing epoxy hybrid artistic combination. I mean, it's one of a kind, insane. More spalted maple. And this is in direct sunlight, so this looks really accurate with the colors.
Abel was
And
second
this is
to none.
in direct
I mean,
sunlight,
his
so
form
this
was
looks really
impeccable.
accurate with the It's
The problem is
18.9
second to
ounces
the ball.
in direct
You know,
sunlight.
he
so
won
this
some
looks
tournaments. I
really
think
accurate.
didn't he win a
This
U.S.
is
Open?
in direct
He sure
sunlight,
did.
so this looks really
He won,
accurate.
but he abused
And
second.
this is in direct sunlight, so this looks really accurate. It's 18.9 ounces.
I don't think he won some tournaments. I think didn't he win a U.S. Open?
In direct
But here's what
sunlight, so this
happened.
looks
People
really
ask me,
accurate.
but he abused
And
second.
this is in direct sunlight, so this looks really accurate. It's 18.9
Second
ounces.
Venta guy. I don't every asset of every player ever lived. Win a U.S. Open. But here's what happened. Before he plugged it in at nighttime, it says you're the greatest player in the world. He played so good for about a 6-month period that it was when he walked into the practice room, everybody's in there, they're all getting ready for the draw, 100 people, this, that. When he came through the arch, everybody stopped and turned around. You could sense he was there. I mean, this guy had an aura around it. He goes like this. Well, I'm going to hit the rail, cut the one.
All right, here we go. This is a teal dyed maple
The best part,
pearl.
Louis made pool fun.
Yeah, well, he ran.
He was the
Obviously,
most fun guy in pool.
epoxy resin
He
hybrid.
ran out from, and now he's passed away. I'll say what happened. So I used to gamble with him. I used to give him the 8. I said,
a
Louis,
nice wrap
play me,
on it.
1,000 a set. If I win, I'll give you 200 back. And he always played me, right? Now here's the little trick.
Segment.
I racked the 9 on the spot. I mean, I guess it's like cheating.
Here, look at this one.
But I'll just tell it, hey, we're out there gambling, trying to make money. This is 50 years ago, okay? But I used to rack. Now, Louis would come down and check the rack. I'd pull him back. Then when he'd walk up, I'd push him up. So he never made a ball in the break, and I made one every time.
All right,
That's how
guys,
I
here's
beat him.
another one.
Nice safety exchange going on
great
here.
safe there. Well, Yap has to pray that Gorse doesn't get on the hill, but I don't really think it matters.
All right, here's another.
Because this guy, when this guy gets ahead, it's like this. When he gets ahead, he probably wins. And when he's behind, he can win.
I just like
See,
sitting around taking.
That's the asset of a great player.
I did some of these already.
Speed. He's a good front runner, but can win way behind if he gets opportunities.
Here we have a Coco Bolo
Tough,
style.
Same as Shane. You saw what he did.
Now here we
His
have.
3 10s in a row. Looked like he
Here is
wanted
the
to
other-
fall into a hole and won the match.
I've never seen him miss 310.
That's got to be a record.
All right, here's what.
I don't know how many matches I've
I already did a
broadcasted,
video.
I've never seen that.
All right, I
I
made.
don't think I've ever seen anybody miss 3 money balls in a row.
If you're
That's got to be a world record. Is he banking this? Yeah, made it. Nice shot. Little close to the 2. That was a good shot.
Real good.
Good shot.